Okay, 2011 GMC Terrain. Chevrolet Equinox would be the same. This is front wheel drive. I'm assuming that the all-wheel drive version would be the same. Well, it all rusts. It's got 172,000 miles. Splines are they're actually splines inside the rear wheel bearing, so I'm sure they're probably the same wheel bearing on the all-wheel drive. I'm getting on here for a second to talk to you guys about the 4 bolts that hold that hub bearing, that wheel hub, in place. Same theory as like it's on the front. The bolts come around from the back side here. 13 millimeter socket. Take your time getting those out. You're going to be in for a little workout. You're going to get your cardio in, getting those 4 bolts out. They're fairly easy to get to. I used a 1/2-inch ratchet flex head with a deep well impact socket. I guess you could probably use any socket really, as long as it's deep well. They've got red Loctite on them from the factory. You can kind of see they kind of dusted off a little bit, the Loctite. But anyway, back it out as far as you can, and it'll start to pop and rattle and carry on. Run it back in, maybe spray it with some penetrating oil. Run it back out until you can't go no more. Don't force it, because it will not go. It's going to start popping and cracking, and you're going to get it stuck, basically, and you won't be able to go either way with it. Go back as far as you can, run it back in, run it back out. Just work it in and out, in and out, in and out, because if you don't, if you just think you're going to get it all out in one shot, you're going to get it stuck in that hub that it's threaded into, and you won't be able to go either way with it. Chances of breaking off, I don't know. Maybe. It's a 10.9, I believe. They're metric, 13 millimeter. Yeah, it's not going to focus on it, but it's a 10.9, which I believe is equivalent to a grade 8 in metric. The biggest thing is, do not force it. Let it, when you're backing it out, get it good and tight, but then run it back in. Just run it back and forth, and it'll clean itself up. When you come back and when you tighten it back down, shoot it with some oil, let it sit for a minute, go to another one, run it in and out, run it in, shoot it with some oil, and just keep going in a pattern all the way around. And it'll take you probably, I did one of them in about 3 times in and out. There was a couple of them, it took me 5 or 6 times running it in and out. Flex head ratchet really helps, long handle flex head ratchet. And once you get it off, you'll figure it out. But hit the back side of this right there, and then the bearing will come out of that metal flange that's part of the backing plate there. And I just take side cuts and cut the sensor off. It was my new wheel. I had my finger in the way. My new wheel hubs came with the new ABS sensor. Take you a screwdriver, clean up that edge of corrosion right there. Unless I live in the Midwest, so corrosion, salt, aluminum, they don't go together so well. But putting it back together, it's fairly easy putting it back together. But like I said, do not try and take that bolt all out in one shot. You're going to get it stuck, and then I don't know, you're probably maybe end up breaking it off if you can get enough leverage on it.